Hey, it's Spence. It's February the 1st, 2025, and this is what I've learned after 30 days of posting daily on YouTube, things that worked and things that haven't worked. Hey, my name's Spence. I'm experimenting with YouTube. I'm a musician, an entrepreneur. I'm posting daily and I'm growing this channel from zero to as big as it will go. And I'm also a musician over 50, so I'm working with people who are also over 40, over 50, and wanting to use social media in a way that makes sense to them, how to promote your music without using social media, how to make it in the new music industry. All these topics I'll be looking at, and also, like I say, I'll be sharing what's working, what isn't. And as you'll know, if you join me these videos, I like to chug a lot of water to keep me consistent, because 2025 is the year of consistency for me. But I'll tell you why I'm not going to do that right now. And it's because I've been looking at the analytics. I've been going into YouTube Studio, and I purposely didn't look at any of this really in depth until I did about at least 30 days, because you need to get enough data together to sort of get the algorithm, have a go at what you've been doing. And I think posting for 30 days is a good sort of marker to go, okay, what's working, what isn't working. Now, this was going to be my first video where I was going to use screen share, but lo and behold, today is the day my computer decides it's not going to switch itself on. So I need a new computer. So I'm doing this on my phone as ever. So I have, I will be putting up editing some bits into this one. But just like an overview of what's been happening. So, like I say, I've been this channel started with only 4 subscribers. It was an old channel, and I've been posting it's over 30 days now. It's been like 32 or 34 days. So total views is 1.2k, which, you know, that's how it is. And I'm not going to beat myself down for any of this, because it's new. I'm in a very small niche, so I'm not expecting massive numbers. But it's been very interesting, and I've been given so much information from YouTube Studio right now. So I'm really looking forward to what February brings with this new knowledge. So what I've noticed is the views 1.2k, watch time 52.1 hours. And again, that's not a huge amount. I think I have to get, it's like 1,000 hours. So 948 to go. So, and subs, is 37 new subscribers since in the last 28 days. So it could be around 40 for the last 30 odd days. So 37 subscribers. So it's just over like 1 subscriber a day. It's probably 1 point. You mathematicians out there can work it out. And the top video had 229 views. And that was why you're never too old to start a music career. So that one was far and away the best topic that I've covered. And so with this, I mean, there's so much of the granular detail which I'm going to be sharing in another video. Like I say, I'm going to do it as a screen share. And what I thought I'd do is update at the end of every month, just update the stats for my own benefit as much as yours, because hopefully you're joining me along the way. But what I thought, because it's the 1st of February, I would start a new challenge, and keeping it kind of in the music arena, but also widening it out to creatives over 50 like me. I'm nearly 52. So that'll be the kind of niche. We'll be covering music, but we'll be covering other things as well. And obviously there'll be a lot of YouTube growth tips on there as well, and in real time. So this is the stuff I'm actually using, and then you'll get to see how it actually works. I'll be sharing my back end with you. Hopefully by the end of February, I'll have a new computer and I'll be able to do a nice kind of screen share type video. So that's how it's going. That's how it started. This is how it's going. So the other good thing about YouTube Studio is that, which I didn't realize, it's thrown up a load of suggestions for topics, which I didn't know. I mean, I've been using ChatGPT, which has been pretty good, but you know, who knows better than YouTube? You know, it goes without saying, right? So I'm going to pay more attention to that. So it's been a real eye opener to get into the analytics after 30 days. and then really sort of repivot. So thanks for those of you who have been subscribed already. It's had quite a few shares as well. I don't know how many. I'll be a screenshot on here soon. So we've had some shares which don't always appear at the front of the video. So that's been nice that people have been sharing the videos as well. And some nice comments as well. I can't remember. I haven't written down how many comments, but maybe it'll come up on a screenshot. So there's been some engagement. I felt like, that's the analytic side of things. That's the hard data and stuff. But sort of emotionally and sort of physically, the challenge, I've found it like with anything, if you commit to something, then you do it. For me anyway, if I'm committing to something, then I'm going to follow through, and especially if I'm doing it publicly. So I've found that's worked for me. And if you've watched any of these videos, I've probably shared my situation, right? So I'm a parent to a 13-month-old baby, and I'm on paternity leave. I'm supporting my partner. She's doing a PhD. She's finishing off a PhD, and she needs to, all hands on deck. She really needs to do a lot of writing. So we're getting some support from her family. So I'm doing a lot of the childcare, which means I don't get a lot of time during the day. So this is why I have the maximum of like an hour to myself per day, and I have to cram in a load of different things. And one of them is doing a YouTube video. However, I've found that kind of constraint really helpful, because I know, right, I've got this time, and it's usually around the same time each day. Sometimes it depends on where the baby's at, sleeping wise. And so it just means I know that's going to be the first thing I do, get the video done. And as you'll see, there's not a lot of editing going on here because I just don't have the time to do it. So I know that all these things, like being able to create a better thumbnail, being able to put some editing in there, is going to help with the viewer retention, because I looked at the graph and it just kind of drops off a cliff after about 30 seconds. So that's another thing that I can look at, and this is why I'm not doing the water, because I do that at the beginning and I think people just sort of switch off around then. So I will be doing the water, and I think I'll just do it. I'm going to try it today. I'm just going to chug it in a bit, but I might cut that out, because really what I want to do is keep these videos. I want to retain as many viewers as possible. I don't want people to get bored and switch away, which I think people might do with the water. But anyway, let me know what you think. If you enjoy the water thing, I'll keep it in. I want you to, those few people who are watching this, to really engage with this, because obviously I won't know what's working and what isn't working. The data can tell you so much, but it's much better to get the feedback from real people who have watched some of the videos. And again, according to the data, I do get a few returning, but there's more people who watch it that aren't subscribed that are. So I think it's only 10% rewatch the videos who are subscribed, and there's 90% that don't subscribe. So again, I'll probably have to put that at the beginning. Please subscribe to the channel, comment down below. February, just puts February 1st or February challenge. And the challenge is 50 in 50, right? So I'm going to be doing 50 videos, 50 days and 50 posts. And where the posts are going to be on, well, I could do them on here as well. I was going to do them on Threads. So I'm starting Threads as well, because I've been doing some stuff on Threads, and that seems to be growing a little bit as well. So I'm trying these things out, experimenting, all in the name of just sort of fun, really. I find this stuff interesting. I find it, I love marketing. I love the science and the psychology behind it, and the way it kind of works. And for a long time, you watch people's videos and you go, oh, is that how it really works? So I'm using myself as a guinea pig here. I'm seeing what works for me, because you can watch umpteen videos on people telling you this and selling you that about how it works, and how I gained 100,000 followers in 2 minutes and all this kind of stuff. And then obviously they're pointing you towards a high ticket course or some kind of back end deal, which, nothing wrong with that. But I think for me at the moment, yes, this is a marketing window to my business, and I'm open to, I do have links down below where you can work with me, but I'm predominantly, these daily videos are more of an experiment of what actually works for me, my niche, on YouTube and Threads. And so I just added in what I'm going to do there. I think what I might do is just put copy what I'm doing on the threads and put it on the YouTube post, because you can post on YouTube, can't you? So maybe do something like that, so it's doubling up. So hopefully I'm not, creating more work for myself, trying to do this as streamlined as possible. So there you go. That's, if you want to join the journey, put February challenge, or just put February, or just put Feb down in the comments. Please share the video, comment. I'll just ask you to do that, and like, obviously. And best of all, most of all, as they say, I hate it when they say smash that subscribe button, because if you did smash the subscribe button, then, like I found out, your computer would be bossed, as they say in Wolverhampton. So just lightly caress the subscribe button enough for it to register your indication, and join me on the journey. I'm enjoying the comments so far, and it's really nice to get feedback, even if it's just a couple of people. It just spurs me on, and hopefully something in this video will resonate with you. Maybe you want to join me on the journey. I'm excited to find out what's going to happen in February on the daily challenge, and I'm really excited to see where the stats are at the end of February. And I think it's a leap year this year, is it? I'll have to double check. Maybe it's a 29-day challenge instead of a 28, but the actual full challenge is 50 in 50. So it would be 50 posts, 50 videos in 50 days. And because if you're over 50, but you don't have to be over 50 to join in. But if you are over 50, then please do. Does that make sense? So join the 50 in 50 challenge. Actually, forget what I said before. Just put 50 in 50 in the comments down below. You can add that in February, or 50 in 50, something like that. It all helps the algorithm. So with that said, I'm going to chug some water. I'm going to put it at the end today, just mix it up a bit. And I will see you tomorrow, which will be February the 2nd. So this is day one of the 50 in 50 challenge. So this is my first post of February the 1st, and I'm going to put first video, and I'm going to do my first post on threads, and I'm going to do my first post of February on YouTube today. Right, here we go. Maybe I should make this more engaging. I don't know. Have a timer or something behind. Let me know what you think. Maybe it's for you ASMR lovers. Yeah, baby. See you tomorrow.